So I started scuba diving back in 2015. I was at a program, workout program for veterans in Boston, and they presented me with a flyer for a veteran scuba diving organization that helps veterans get into scuba and build a network, community network in New England, other veterans. So being a veteran myself, I found it very interesting. So I called them up to see kind of what the deal was with them, and it was kind of like a no gimmick deal. It was, you're a veteran, come get certified scuba. So I signed up. They offered me a spot in their course for the open water scuba diver. I took it and I instantly just fell in love with scuba diving. We're like a boutique kind of shop, very small. We put the customer first. We're very into making sure our students and our customers feel like they're being served, not just checklist diving like some shops will just checklist. Go into the ocean, you go down, you do your skills, you come out. So we really felt like the Main Street would help complement this business and get the word out there. So our shop right now opens at 11. Those are our winter hours. We're in the off season. Our hours will change once we get into the warmer months. Be open longer. Running a dive shop's it's a lot. It's a lot. We are a full service dive shop. We do training, sales, we do service, we do air fills. We also have a nitrox fill station. It's a lot, but we love to teach and show kind of what we're doing. So anytime you have a question, or if we're working on a regulator, I've had people come and just say, hey, what does the inside of a regulator look like? And I have one on my bench that I'm working on. Sit down. It's not a certification, but it's some knowledge that you get. I think it's fun when customers come in and people just walk by coming in. We have chairs here, we have a refrigerator, we have TV. Come in and hang out. We're a place where people can meet other scuba divers. That's kind of our hopes of having this relaxed kind of atmosphere here. So our training is three-part for the open water scuba diver. There's an online e-learning portion that would be step one. Customers and students complete that portion at their own leisure. Step two, students will come into the store. We'll do like a 3-hour kind of refresher, answer any questions that students have off of the e-learning. We'll go through the equipment. At that point, if students have not purchased their personal gear, which is required, their mask, fin, snorkel, gloves, boot, and hood, which is required gear that students purchase prior to the course. We'll get them set up and fitted for gear. We will talk about computer diving and how to utilize a computer while diving. And then they will take a quick review test. Step 3 would be the open water certification dives. So that's 4 dives in the open water, in the ocean. We typically use Gloucester, Rockport, Massachusetts area, Cape Ann, to do our open water certification dives. Those consist of doing skills on 4 different dives in the ocean. Yeah, so some of the skills in the pool build upon themselves. So we kind of start off with just breathing off the regulator, standing in water, right? Then we might put our face in the water and breathe. Then we'll go underwater and breathe. Then we will go underwater, take the regulator out of our mouth, put it back in. Then we will take the regulator out of our mouth, let it go, recover the regulator, put it back in our mouth. The skill that we're trying to show you is if the regulator falls out of your mouth, you can get it back. But the way we teach the skill is in baby steps, right? Because we don't want to just throw you into, people are already nervous in general, right? They're doing something out of the norm, they're taking their first breaths out of water. And for us to throw you in the water and say, just take the regulator out and put it back in, that's not going to give people a good experience, right? People are going to panic. It's just not going to want to do it. So the skills build upon themselves, right? The next thing you know, by the end of the class, we're doing simulated out of air and ascending from 30 feet and orally inflating our buoyancy compensator device to obtain the positive buoyancy at the surface. And people are like, I can't do that when you tell them at the beginning. And by the end of the class, they're like, oh, I can do that. The open water scuba, and I just keep leading to the open water scuba course because that's the foundation of all of the skills. Public safety diving, technical diving, it all comes back to the open water course. What we're teaching you is how to deal with problems, right? We're not teaching you all different types of fundamentals, right? In this course, with Descent Divers, we will spend that extra time to make sure you are a very great scuba diver because our student to instructor ratios. But what really helping you is the basis of the course is to help you deal with problems underwater. Other than introductory, we do have advanced courses all the way up through Dive Master, as well as a ton of specialties. So please stop by. We can explain more what we have to offer, or check us out on our website, descentdivers.com.